What's going on, everybody? It's EricRayweather back here helping you take your game to the next level. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of the best running schemes in Madden 18. Now, if this is your first time checking out one of my videos and you want to improve your Madden game, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Make sure to hit the bell icon so that you join the notification squad and never miss an upload. So what's up, guys? Like I said, today I'm going to be showing you guys one of the best running schemes in the game, and it's very underutilized, very under the radar. It is out of the run heavy playbook. I'm not sure if these 3 plays will be in any other playbook, but the formation you want to look at is the gun split slot. We have the halfback sweep left, the halfback gut, and the shovel option. Now the shovel option is the main play we want to build this run scheme around. I believe this is probably, the shovel option itself probably is in a couple other playbooks, but this is the only one I know off the top of my head. So what you have with the shovel option is you have 3 options. You can keep it with the quarterback, you can press RB or R1 to pitch it to the running back on the right, or you can press LB or L1 to shovel pass it to the running back to the left. See here, we pitched it to Spencer Ware and went upfield. If you pitch it to the running back on the right, it's going to be counted as a run play. If you shovel pass it to the running back to the left, like so right here, that's considered a pass play. So in the event that you throw an incomplete pass, shovel passing it to that guy, it won't be considered a fumble, it'll just be considered an incomplete pass. More times than not, you'll probably be pitching it to the running back to the right, and very rarely will you keep it with the quarterback. You just have to read how the defense plays you. So this is something you want to get in practice mode and definitely run a few times and practice it over and over just to make sure that you kind of get the timing of it down and how to read the defense, because you never want to throw it to the wrong guy, because then that can lead to, you know, losing yards or incomplete passes and just a waste of a down. So you just have to read how the defense reacts. If they clamp down on the shovel guy, you see there, he missed the ball. Every once in a while the shovel pass will be incomplete, but it's okay, it doesn't count as a fumble. But you always want to make the right read, because if the defense clamps down on the shovel guy, you don't want to throw it to him, you want to pitch it to the guy to the right. But if the defense commits to the guy to the right, then you're going to want to shovel pass it to the other running back. So you have to just really get in practice mode, maybe run it for 10 minutes. It's not a very hard play to execute at all, but you just want to get the feel for it down, just so that you're maximizing it when you're on the field and you're not throwing it to the wrong guy. You don't always want to have like tunnel vision and say, I'm definitely going to throw it to this guy. You have to read the defense and see who the defense commits to. Every once in a while, there'll be a lane for you to just keep it with the quarterback. Typically, I don't keep it with the quarterback because it's very rare that the defense plays out that way. But it depends also on the speed of your quarterback. If you have like a Michael Vick type guy, there's going to be more chances to kind of keep it yourself, because once you get in the open field, you're faster than a lot of the linebackers that you might be facing. So that's also, you want to take that into consideration as well. The next play we want to look at is the sweep. Now this is going to attack the left, whereas the shovel option attacks the right. Now the sweep has a really big chance of going for big yards. A lot of times the holes open up and the blocking sets up really nicely on this run, especially when they're expecting the run to the right after you've hit them with the shovel option, because the shovel option is definitely the play you want to build around out of this scheme, because it is so deadly, it's so versatile. So then when you switch it up and you hit it to the left side of the field like so, you're going to have a lot of these instances where you're breaking big runs, because, you know, maybe they have their defensive line shifted to the right, or they're focusing, you know, their guys, they're favoring more the right side of the field because they're so worried about the shovel option. But then you break out this sweep to the left, and you just have a ton of open room to run with a lot of times. And the blocking, for some reason, just sets up really nicely on the stretch more times than not. Sometimes you'll take it more outside, sometimes like right here you'll kind of cut it back up the middle. It just depends how the blocking sets up for you. As you see, we're just going to keep running it a few more times. The last couple times we kind of cut it a little bit more up the middle. Here, Spencer Ware breaking a lot of tackles and taking it in for a touchdown. But even before he got into contact, you saw how much open space he actually had to run with that sweep off to the left side. Now, getting into the next run, which is the halfback gut, this is going to serve more as like an inside zone, up the middle type run. This is, in my opinion, the worst of the 3 runs, but this is the one that I would run the least. This is just kind of the one to keep them honest and say, hey, you know, I can still run up the middle too, so you have to respect all parts of the field. And you can see, just like any inside zone type run, you always have the ability to break it for a long gain when the blocking sets up. But typically, this is the run you go to, and you're pretty much hoping for about a 4-yard gain, maybe 5 yards at best. It's a, you know, not a run you expect the home run hit out of, but it is, you know, going to happen here and there because the blocking is going to set up for you like that occasionally. But you're just looking to go and keep them honest, you know, get your 4 yards hopefully, and just make your opponent say, hey, you have to respect the middle too. You have to keep people in the box too, because I'm not always going to go outside. But you see, the blocking still can set up very nicely to get you 5+ yards on occasion. But you know, not to sound like a broken record, but this is just more of a keep them honest run, not something I go to a whole lot if I'm running this. I want to attack the outsides more, because there's a higher possibility for bigger gains on the outside, as you've seen throughout this video. So those are the 3 runs. It's really good because there's not many shotgun formations that have a running attack where you can attack the left, the right, and the middle with the same look. But because it's a split back formation, you have that. Now also think of the passes, like right here, the PA wheel. This plays off of the halfback sweep. So you want to mix in this type of a passing play, because they're going to think you're running the sweep, but actually you're passing the ball. And this has some good routes. There's a wheel route, a post route, etc. Then again, you have the PAF slide PA, which is going to play off of the halfback gut run. So you want to mix those PA plays in too, because then they're not going to be able to just sit on the run every play. You obviously want to be a run-first offense with this scheme, but you don't want to run it every time. You want to mix in these two PA plays that actually play off of those runs to further confuse your opponent, and then again making them say, well, I got to respect the play action and the run. I can't just sell out to stop the run. And once you start mixing all that together, it can be really hard to stop a scheme like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, as always, just drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.